Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TEG quarterfinals, our upper bracket quarterfinal between JPC, who are the Group B winners, and Infamy Sports, who are the Group C runner-ups. And it is a best of three, so hopefully we have a few exciting matches, or maps I should say, between these two teams. I thought I'd run you through the schedule real quick. Apart from this game, Thursday 7 PM, so tomorrow, apologies for that, Apollo play Dadless, that's been cast by Toot, and then at some undetermined time this week, UIU Synapse play FMA. Venga Boys got a bye week as Extreme Esports disbanded, so that's why there are only 3 games this week. The map bans, Infamy got the first ban, and they banned Coastline, JPC banned Consulate, then Infamy picked Clubhouse and JPC picked Cafe, then Oregon and Villa were banned, allowing for a theme park decider. And JPC decided to attack Clubhouse first, and Infamy wanted to defend on Cafe, which meaning we're going to have the same teams start on each side. If JPC win, we have an interview with V Renowned, and if Infamy win, we have an interview with Melon Seed. As soon as players are ready up, we can begin. Both teams have agreed to ESL rules regarding the skins, so we may see elites. On the blue team, which is JPC, we have V Renowned, Rarity, Nequa Instinct, Skeldo, and Henry B. And on Infamy's team, the orange team, we've got Melon Seed, Valiant, X, Spaghetti Yeti, and It's Meh. So we wait for 3 members of each team to ready up, and we can get this first playoff game underway. The playoffs are double elimination, so the loser here is not out completely, and the winner will play the winner between UIU Synapse and FMA. We are just waiting on Melon Seed to ready up. And he has. Let's begin. If you want to type things in chat, I will try to respond. Don't get too optimistic. I will try my best, got to conserve all my energy. The first ban is going to be Infamy's ban, and they will ban the first attacker. Typically we see a Thatcher and Maverick ban with a Kaid and Mirror, and indeed we are going to see a Maverick ban immediately. I have to say, if we look at favourites to win, I think, as I'm impartial, I'm going to go off what the community say, and I think the majority will expect a win for JPC. They are definitely the favourites going into, and they ban the Monty. Monty, of course, the human drone, very annoying. Remember, players, get out of chat, because otherwise you'll get allegations of stream sniping, etc, etc, and that's not what we want. Wamai going to be banned next. Wamai very strong, especially with Jaeger's nerf to a 2-speed. We've seen a lot more Wamai, and it's going to be a Jaeger for the final one, so no grenades. Grenade denial, I should say, at all. Very interesting Jaeger Wamai bans. Wamai, I get. Jaeger's bit interesting. This is going to really cripple the defenders, and it's going to be a basement hold first. Let me just write that down. So as I said, they're using ESL rules. That's why you see elite skins, or skins in general. Cav going to be 6th picked. And it's going to be to a Legion. Sorry, I'm just writing down the bans in the event of a rehost or protest. Okay, we can get underway. As we saw in Brock, we're going to see the Goyo and Mute, Legion, Bandit and Vigil. fairly standard. No Kaid being brought, and Kaid's especially good because, as I'm sure most of you are aware, the 3 hatches in stock, kitchen, and bar. You typically want a Kaid to deny said hatches. You're actually going to say Ixma. I'm going to struggle so much with that name, and I'm not sure why. Going to be on the mute. They're actually going to mute the tunnel. You sometimes see a Kaid here. No Kaid, they use mute instead. And Esk is just going to. Is he just gonna? He's gonna run back. Okay. Yeah, as I said, ESL match rules, because I guarantee someone's gonna complain about them using skins. That's why we see Henry B and Netqua Instinct using not Netqua Instinct, Rarity, sorry, using elite skins. The attackers are going to drone out stock first. Any roam presence? Not that I can see. Vigil, actually, sorry, Valiant. He's actually just going to drop down and he's going to run through bar. Meanwhile, Renowned is just going to just peek around into bar. They're going to look for this Vigil. He has run back downstairs. All 5 members on this basement floor. So full map control is in the hands of JPC. Esk is just going to be on the cameras, Spaghetti Yeti as well. They're just going to watch if anyone goes up the rafters, which indeed the Zafia is. That is Netqua Instinct. As we hear the first exothermic get blown, that is tunnel, I believe. It was not tunnel. Apologies there. Anyway, we'll look for any action. So far there's been none, as the attackers have forfeited all control. As Esk and Valiant are both going to be sat in Arsenal. No attackers are on this bottom floor. All defenders are. As soon as I say that, the Ash of Henry B starts making his way down. Bottom basement, the goo mine does in fact go off. Going to alert Spaghetti Yeti that somebody is in a set location. The frag grenade goes out, and a beautiful frag grenade. There goes the mute immediately. Valiant refrags onto Skeldo, but Renowned gets the kill onto Spaghetti Yeti. That's 2 for the round in fairly quick succession. Vigil and Goyo, sorry, just stutter on the name, are going to be holding the long angle in blue. As soon as I say that, Valiant in fact moves out of blue. Esk is just going to look for some kills as Henry B gets the defuse down. Netqua Instinct is going to watch this breach hole, or bullet holes I should say, as V Renowned is going to take some more damage. They're just going to look for kills. Netqua Instinct finds Valiant. The stun grenade comes off. V Renowned finds Melon Seed, and it's all left up to Esk. He is in fact going to go down by Netqua Instinct. And it's the first round of the game going to the hands of JPC. It's going to be a more standard CCTV cache hold next. We're going to see more. We're going to see double hard breacher being brought. And the sledge being brought as well. No hard breacher was brought last time. Actually, I stand corrected. The thermite was brought. It's meh going to be on the Ella. And as soon as I say that, Ella to castle. This is going to be really difficult for the defenders because they've got nothing to stop all the grenades that can be thrown in. You'd usually have an ADS on the Moto doorway into church, which it's meh then died to because there was nothing to prevent V Renowned's grenade. Here's the scoreboard at the moment. Valiant the only one to find a kill, Skeldor the only one to die on his team. V Renowned getting a 3k with Netqua Instinct mopping up the rest. Interesting to see a castle being brought here. We'll actually see a defender with some sort of setup. Spaghetti Yeti also having some setup as well. Already thrown one of his vault camps. And we'll see where he chooses to throw the other one. Very nice spot. As it's meh, sorry, is just going to make some bullet holes. Just where you can have a player hold on this table, get a nice angle into the top of rafters. Valiant going to watch the main garage entrance. Going to hope for someone to walk in, but the attackers are piling up on the CCTV wall. It's going to be a bandit trick. The bandit does in fact go down. Esk is going to be playing that bandit. Skeldo is going to have to try and time his perfectly. Grenade from below. Oh, V Renowned, what a grenade. He's going to finish off Esk. No more bandit tricking at all. And the hopes to prevent this exothermic goes up in a cloud of smoke. The wall, in fact, does get opened. The left panel, you sometimes see a more central approach, however. Ooh. Nekwa with the very nice shot. I had to actually work out where that was from. He actually got the kill through the impact hole. Spaghetti Yeti going to be on the back. He's going to play very aggressive, however, he's not going to spot the head in time. Skeldo gets his first pick of the game. Melon Seed and its Met are now quite literally trapped, and Melon Seed goes down. It's all in the hands of its Meh. He was the first death last time, and he's going to be the last death this time as JPC pick up a second round. Infamy questioned them JPC going to attack first. However, JPC clearly showing why they should have. JPC, of course, won all 4 of their group games, so they're going to be pretty confident going into anything. It's going to be a bar stock hold. And we're going to see a Clash, a Rook, a Frost, and a Capcan, and an Echo. All operators we haven't seen yet. Attacker's going to bring the exact same lineup as last time. Frost going to be 6 picked here to the Bandit. Valiant this time going to be on the Bandit, and Rarity goes to the IQ from the Ash to the Zephyr. In picking the IQ, switching. If you want to put things in chat, I'll try to respond to them in between each round. I won't read out anything offensive or something along those lines. It's interesting to see a Capcan. You don't often see one. I think its Met is going to bank on the fact and hope that the attackers forget that Capcan exists, because you'd never see him played. It's going to be interesting to see how they hold the actual stock part. Is you're really sort of, if you hold it, you're stuck in this corner here. That's really the only place you can get, and you can still be killed from the doorway. So it'll be interesting if anyone holds that, or if they're going to use this, and they're going to have the Rook and Echo use the ACOG to get a nice long angle in. Echo's actually going to play quite aggressive here. Is he going to go for a spawn peek? He is. Are the attackers going to expect it? That's the question. Oh, he's going to turn away at the wrong time. And the spot is going to get shot by Necro Instinct. And now the attackers are aware of that window, so his Met is actually going to be... That's a very nice spot there. Gonna hope the debris hides to the top of his head. A Spaghetti Yeti gonna be on a very nice top angle there. He's gonna miss the shots. Probably the worst chance to actually spectate him, but the suppressive fire comes out from Nekwa and Henry B as he finds the opening kill onto its Meh. The clash now is there. They're actually going to look for the head of... Is that Valiant? It's not. It's Rook, sorry. Or Rook. Spaghetti Yeti just saw the head. Drones come out. And Spaghetti Yeti is going to have to move away. Melon Seed going to be holding this slightly more aggressive position into Garage. He's just trying to create pressure so the attackers can't all focus on this window. However, he is trapped in there as we see the others run around. Nekwa actually goes down to Spaghetti Yeti. The spot working out. Is that Skeldo? He's actually just going to get the plant down. That's going to be Rarity covering. Rarity does in fact find the headshot on Esk. Spaghetti Yeti does in fact get down. It's now a 2v4. Flash bangs come out as Melon Seed... It's got Melon Seed and Valiant both have to try a post-plant retake. Melon Seed has run outside, but he misses the shots onto the Hibana of Henry B. And it's going to have an SAT standoff here. The Japanese operators, as Melon Seed's all on his own after Henry B got Valiant, and Skeldo proves that he is the better Japanese operator. back picking up the last kill onto Melancy. JPC go 3-0 up. Interesting choice to go bar. They got the opening frag. They didn't. What am I saying? It's Meh was the opening death, I believe, by Nekwa. It's going to be a gym bedroom. They're going to go for all 4 sites, as clearly not having that much success as they want. We are going to see our first Pulse Alibi in Cav. I believe this is the first time Echo is going to be brought, as is Doc. Fuse going to be 6 fit to Thermite. Skelder going back on his loyal hard breach. And we'll see how this plays out. Here is the kill feed for you guys in chat. Everyone on JPC going positive, whereas Valiant and Spaghetti Yeti the only ones to pick up kills so far for Infamy. We are going to see a reinforcement next to each other. Esk and Valiant are going to be reinforcing Jacuzzi. Pretty much a forced wall to reinforce. You never really want to leave that soft unless you've got a mirror strap. I'm trying to remember the team we saw it against. I'm fairly sure. I'm trying to remember who it was. Anyway, it was somebody. They had a mirror on the bathroom. They opened up Jacuzzi and it worked really well, because even though there was a Monty brought, they couldn't do anything about it. I want to say.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Actually, I'm not gonna say what game it is because I have just forgotten. Anyway, let's get back to the actual game rather than my poor memory. The bullet hole's going to come out, hoping for a wall bang. That is Spaghetti Yeti, going to be on a different GIGN operator this time. Melon Seed is going to play quite far up. He is in fact going to be drone, but they do know where one of the defenders is. And Vironan gets Valiant very early on. Where was Valiant? Oh, he was down below. Oh no, that's not what you want immediately at the start of the round. Vironan, however, does tank a huge amount of bullets, as we're actually going to see Spaghetti Yeti going a bit of an aggressive roam. They do hear the Hibanas breaking. They probably heard him sprinting around, as Doc isn't very subtle. Melon Seed, meanwhile, is trapped behind the shield. He's going to throw an Grishmot mine out. Spaghetti Yeti decides better of his adventure, returns back to garage as Melon Seed looks through the cache drone hole. Esk takes a huge amount of damage, and as I'm saying that, he does in fact die to Nekwa. The AR-33, and it's just that Skelder going for a potential plant. They've got gym control. Nobody's on site. This is a very heavy road game, as Skelder get the plant down for free. This is going to force a retake, and Itzma is going to be the one who's going to look for an opening kill. Not going to find it, as that is the buck of Verity getting a kill there. Going to swizzle around. Spaghetti Yeti does find one. The defenders, though, are quite stuck where they are, as soon as I try to spectate as soon as I try to spectate Melon City gets taken out, and Spaghetti Yeti is all on his own, and it's not going to work out. JPC pick up a 4th round in a row. AS saying Rarity is the biggest Randy around. We're actually saying 3 game for JPC, and Henry B is a massive Tory. Okay, we are going to see the Tashanka stats being brought this time. If I'm not mistaken, I'm fairly sure that Infamy were the ones who brought the Tachanka against... Oh no, Burn Edge brought it against Infamy. That's it. Fuse is going to be brought by Rarity, no buck for them. Valiant going to 6-pick off the mirror, but to who is the question. Mozzie. We are going to see a Tachanka. Can we get a Tachanka spawn peak? That would be the best. Maybe going with the Lord as one of their operators is going to give Infamy some newfound strength, as they desperately need to turn this around, as the proximity mines go on the eyes. And that is Esk. Of course, they took away Tachanka's shield, which is entirely useless. We are just going to have a look at the skull with the proximity mines on. Spaghetti gonna gonna look for a drone there. That is, he knows the drone's up there. That is Skeldo's drone. He's actually just gonna hunt for the drone.
5 seconds
Yep, there goes Skeldo's drone. Does he see Henry B's? Yes, he does. Here is the scoreboard. Spaghetti Yeti with the 2 kills and Valiant with the 1. Nobody else got a kill on Infamy's team yet. Nekwa and V Renowned both got both got 5 at the minute. Skeldo goes and picks up the diffuser as Nekwa drops it for him. And there is absolutely no denial whatsoever. However, is there a Tachanka? No, okay. They do hear the mute jammer. And the left panel gets opened up. That's going to allow Nekwa to have a beautiful angle into garage. Somebody is prone there. The fuse of Rarity getting a lot of damage onto Valiant, I believe. Ooh, Nekwa's so close to just cross-peeking that. I believe someone was crouch spamming their way towards him. Who's that prone just under the window? That is, it's Meh. The C4 comes out, not going to find anything. The cluster charges rip the floor to absolute shreds as it's Meh is going to be the first one down. Spaghetti Yeti playing in aggressive position. He does hear the drone going up the stairs. They haven't droned him. He's in a place for miracles. They know where he is now. Can he find the shots? No, he can't. Rarity picks up the kill there onto the dock. Henry B picks up a second. And it's all up to X as he's in the basement on his Tachanka turret. So I think Skeldo here is going to get the free plant down.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Skeldo just going to waste his flashbangs as Esk is just going to sit on his turret. He's actually going to take his turret with him. Is that Henry B making his way down the stairs? It is. They're going to play hide and seek. Esk is going to shoot his Tachanka turret. Henry B knows where he is. Just going to peek around the corner, find the body shot. JPC find themselves 5-0 up. This is a very dominant performance right now from JPC. I think it's fair to say that they are definitely the favourites going into the game. So it's going to be a cash CCTV hold. Again, Spaghetti Yeti going on the vigil this time. No Tachanka this time, but it's going to go on to the clash. It was Esk playing it last time. It's going to be it's Matt instead. Roti going to sick pick off the Amaru, or is he? To the Kali, to the Ayana. Okay. First Ayana we are seeing this game. Here is the scoreboard for everybody who's interested in it. Nekwa got the best KD at the moment with a KD of 6. Spaghetti Yeti has the best KD on Infamy's side with a KD of 0.4. Valiant going to be reinforcing up the garage rules after making the rotation. Where's the other? Did they make? Okay, they made other standard rotation. Spaghetti Yeti, he's found moderate success on the anchors. Decide to play a roamer this time. See if he can recreate his performance. He's gonna look for that drone. There goes. I believe that was renowned. I can speak English. Okay, we'll see the final defense of the half Infamy and JPC sweep of attacks. Not something you see on Clubhouse, especially. He's just gonna look for his drone now. We've got 3 in. Ooh, it's Mez just gonna stand up there on the clash. I'm not gonna be dislodged by anything. We'll see how much of a threat he is to the defenders. Skeldo gonna open up lines of sight. Necro gets the opening kill onto Esk. That is the Rook, sorry, down. Skeldo having a bit of a fight with Melon Seed with the Echo. And he's just gonna drop after taking more damage than he dealt. Meanwhile, Rarity gets the kill onto its med. That's the clash dead. What? That's not something you want. Have a Spaghetti Yeti, after fragging out so far, is going to look for another one. He finds it onto Renown. Meanwhile, Skeldo gets down. That's from Valiant with the run out there. That is also the carrier down. Oh, Renown here's one. That's Henry B down as well. Valiant and Spaghetti Yeti really having a good success. I curse it immediately as Skeldo gets the kill onto Spaghetti Yeti. Necro gets the follow-up onto Melon, and it's all left into Valiant. He finds one, however, turns his back. Doesn't find the second as Skeldo mops up after getting downed. After getting down by Valiant, he refrags him out. 6-0 up in the attacking half for JPC. Sambi saying, this is a good caster, to be honest. Thank you. Appreciate it. ASN Skeldo still able to throw. He's going 7-1, so he can't go negative here. It's going to be a basement hold here. We're going to see a bandit, an elite bandit as well. Of course, ESL rules, that means no elite Valkyrie or Twitch or any Ember Rise skins, because that was an interesting decision to have them as the same colour as Villa. This is JPC defending. We are going to have a maximum 10-minute break onto map 2, which is Cafe. This is a church Arsenal hold. Just writing that down in the event of a rehost, so I can put the last maps in quickly. We are going to see this middle reinforced by Henry B. We are going to see a Kaid by Nekwa. First Kaid of the game. A very good operator for basement, if you ask me. You can use one of your electrocores here to get both walls and save the other for kitchen hatch, or you can use 2 bandits. It's really up to, I believe, if they put anything there is going to be an electrical, as the 3 church hallway walls have been reinforced and bandited. V Renowned gonna have the bullet hole there for the impact wrecked. The only hard breacher being brought by Spaghetti Yeti. Here is the leaderboard put up for you again. Necro Instinct going 8-1, best KD in the game. Meanwhile, Spaghetti Yeti and Valiant both going 3-6. There's everyone else on Infamy yet to find a kill. The double drone, coming out. They're going to make sure Bar is safe. No roamers. Henry B and Rarity. As Esk is use shield. They're actually going to cluster charge this. That's just going to allow Henry B to know where they are. As it's kind of clear they don't know where he is. He's actually just by the basement doorway. Anyway, if we look down to basement, it's going to be on the Finker, the first Finker we've seen today, possibly all league. I can't remember seeing one. He's going to see the Kai, not be able to land the shots. He's just going to shoot at the wall, and down he goes. Opening frag goes to Nekwa's Rarity, and Henry B goes down to Melon Seed as well. So now, could be a potential, I don't know how to word this without sounding horrible. However, potentially JPC weren't taking the start of that round as serious as possible. Skeldo going to make his way to hallway. Now they're definitely going to focus it as the cluster charge come out. Doesn't find any damage whatsoever. The fuse is actually there on the shield. Skeldo is just going to run around and run away. Not able to find the shots. Skeldo barely escapes without taking any damage. Esk just missing the shots on the PMM. Gonna trigger a goon mine, just the crouch spam to make sure it's okay. Spaghetti Yeti actually gets the kill onto Nekwa. Now it's a 2v4, and this is going to test at JPC. They haven't looked contested so far this match, so this is definitely the first time we're going to have to see them try and clutch something out. Renowned meanwhile onto Valiant. However, Skeldo goes down from Melon Seed. It's a 1v3 from V Renowned. He's got the diffuser though. Knows where the shield is. Down goes Esk2, the knife kill. He's going to find the triple kill onto Spaghetti Yeti. He's going to find the quad onto Melon Seed. And JPC in the hands of V Renowned pick up the first map, 7-0. They're going to be very happy with that one. Cafe is our next map, and Infamy are going to be defending that one. Of course, Nekwa coming off clutch there, but V Renowned, what a last round. When it almost looked like JPC were going to be able to find a round, their first attacking round on Clubhouse, which is not something you see every day. Their dreams are crushed by V Renowned. It's going to be Cafe next. When all players are ready up, or when their attack will restart. We will continue. Op bands, I should write them down. And now we wait. If anybody wants to ask anything in chat, then feel free. I've got time to kill as we wait for teams to take a break, get a drink, go to the toilet, eat, etc. We can possibly start map number 2. I think if you're JPC, you're of course very confident going in. AS saying he's disappointed with Skeldo not even throwing. I know. He went 7-2, I believe. Clearly not doing what he's there to do, which is throw. Op bands. What do we usually see? We usually see Thatcher here. We saw interesting operator bands on Clubhouse, if I'm going to take you all back there. We saw the Maverick, fairly standard. Wamai, we see him often. How long you been doing commentary, bro? Let me think. Probably on and off for about 6 months. Score 1-0 to JPC. They won 7-0 attacking first. Henry B coming into the chat to tell Cobra Rosen, congratulations on your map 1 win, Henry and the rest of JPC. If we go back to operator bands, we saw Maverick, which is fairly standard. We then saw Monty, which you don't always see on Club. However, he's fairly common on other maps as he's very annoying. We then also saw a Wamai, sometimes usual there on Clubhouse. You see him usually these stairs. And we finally saw a Jaeger ban, and that was by Infamy. And in my opinion, that was possibly an interesting decision. They obviously had some thought process behind it. However, as both teams ready up, we can get into Cafe. However, they really crippled their chances on defense, because the attackers could just throw loads of grenades in, which we definitely saw as round 1. We'll see what Infamy have changed here. They get the first ban. It's going to be an attacker ban. You usually see a Thatcher. Capital can be quite common. Personally, he's quite good, in my opinion, on Skylight. We are going to see a Thatcher. Firstly, he's quite good on Skylight because he's very useful for any sort of vertical help with an execute. Of course, smoking below, you can see all entrances. Monty going to be banned here. Not really a surprise. He is very good on this map, as in most maps, and a lot of the floor isn't, like especially the middle floor, a lot of it isn't destructible. So being able to deal with the being able to not have to deal with the Monty, is very useful when you're defending. Maestro going to be banned. We often see him banned on Cafe. Of course, the older, very strong, you can have him on the bar. Just he can hold that long angle all the way to new balcony hatch. It's going to be a vigil ban. Clearly not wanting to have to deal with. I find that interesting because they were Infamy were utilising that themselves. SQ years from that SQ. Okay, thank you for that, Edgy Badger. We are going to see a bar cocktail hold first. This is Infamy defending once again. To break the momentum that was where it's actually Kitchen, sorry. So they change while I'm writing it down. We're going to see a Wamai being brought and Jaeger, so actual grenade denial being able to be brought. Rarity going to sick pip off the Amaru onto Twitch. If anyone who did not see it map 1 or hear me say it, this is ESL map rules, ESL skin rules I should say. So elite skins are okay unless you're Twitch and Valkyrie, and no Ember Eyes.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We've seen lately an influx in Kitchen double kitchen being a more popular site choice. It's possibly to throw people off, because usually when you're attacking the top floor on Bar Cocktail, you don't have to bring any sort of vertical, because the roof. You usually do see a sledge, as V Renowned has brought, just to get hatches. However, Sledge, of course, now he's got. Now Buck doesn't have grenades. Sledge is being played a lot more. V Renowned has basically been only playing Sledge on club, so it doesn't surprise me to see him brought here at all. Twitch is going to be interesting. However, that is because Thatcher is banned, as I just remembered. We are going to see standard castle setup. I don't think that castle is that. Okay, it is. I didn't know if that would fit. It's quite small. Melancy does small bakery. Ooh, was that a grenade being thrown out? Was that a C4? C4s? No, it wasn't. It was just a grenade. Oh, V Renowned for a grenade. Okay. Necro's going to get the opening kill onto Valiant. Where was... Oh, no. It's not where you want to... Necro, fair play to you. He's got the very nice angle. Knows where the Jaeger is. Going to look for that head. Is now... is in a lot of trouble now. And he is indeed telling him where he is. That is V Renowned on the drone. Necro going to get a 2k this. And the defenders walk in. Apologies for the frame rate drop. Them scaled 3k gets him back. Henry B is going to steal the chance of an A2, and it's all left up to Spaghetti Yeti. In fact, the attackers will run on in. Rarity gets the final kill of the round, and a very quick that JPC win. Nice attempt to try and mix things up, however, didn't work out in the end. JPC, once again, as soon as JPC start winning a few rounds, that momentum keeps them rolling, and especially we saw it just seemed to be very difficult for Infamy to bring anything back. They had a good chance on the roll switch, however, unfortunately V Renowned popped off to get a quad. We are going to see our first Oryx. Oryx, of course, now being allowed, as I'm sure most of you are aware. So it's nice to see the new operators that are allowed to get some sort of playtime. Mirror going to be brought now. We saw no Mirror on the last map. No, we did we? Did we see a Mirror on club? I don't think we did. Trying to remember now. We'll see what they choose to do with the mirror placements. They're going to make bathroom rotate. That suggests to me Mirror is going to put... Is she going to do the bathroom mirror on both walls? I'm assuming that means that Spaghetti Yeti's going to be playing Pixel. Or not, he's just gonna throw his magnet, and he is gonna play Pixel. That's, in my opinion, that's slightly too far back. Okay, good, he does notice. As Necro Instinct disconnects, we'll see if that is a rehost or not. Attackers are still playing, and now I believe they're just gonna play without him. First disconnect happens in map 2, so we're doing alright. Hopefully it wasn't anything to do with booting, as of course that's been a major issue. And we're going to see Henry B. Going to go on to Skylight, look for any kills. This is where I like to put a Capital. This is where I like to play Capital. As of course he's so useful because he can smoke any possible plant spot, because you usually plant this corner or just by bomb, and you can get them both. The reason I'm saying about this now is nothing's happening at the moment, as Escu is just peeking on that mirror. They do know they've got player advantage. Has he been... How's he... Oh, he's run for a wall. Duh. Skeldo's going to open up piano walls, as Necro Instincts does in fact return. That is a bullet hole. That is nasty. Rarity gets the evening kill onto Escu. Rarity's just sat on the window. It's Meh is just going to hunt for him, however, does he find him? That is the question. That is Rarity repelling upside down just to flex his champion charm. The shock drone does go out. Does Ixmer not realise? I don't think he does. He's just going to look for any sort of kill. The only reason I'm focused on these two is these two are relatively close, and We are going to see, ooh, Rarity just a fraction too slow. It's going to repel away, try and keep its med distracted. As meanwhile, Henry B going to be back on his Ash. Going to just watch bathroom. They know Mira's there. The ping has come out. Does he see the feet? I just don't think he does. As Rarity gets a double kill down. That's from Skylight. Spaghetti Yeti falling down. So many angles are being held. I don't know who to spectate. We are going to see the wall go in open as Mira had to run. Renowned is just going to charge on him with the SMG-11. Going to look for the Mira. Does he find? He drop shots, doesn't find it. Runs out of ammo. Mira ducks down. That is Valiant on that Mira. Meanwhile, Henry B got taken down. I believe that was by its meh. However, Valiant gets taken down as well. And its meh is on the sliver of health. Rarity goes for the triple. Can he get the quad? He may have. He's not going to actually, as its meh gets a double kill. It was him that killed Henry B. Skeldo gonna look for the defender. Gonna find him as he was on about 1 health. And Skeldo with the teabagging, just to make sure his controller works, is in fact going to find the final kill of the round. JPC a bit closer for bit close for comfort for JPC. They were 4-2 up, and it got down to a 1v1. Of course, Nequa Instinct disconnecting at the start of the round. However, they decided to play on anyway, which is always appreciated. Rarity top fragging. Renowned yet to find a kill. It's met top fragging for his team, and he'll be happy with that. After I think Infamy they definitely didn't have the best performance on Clubhouse. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm just saying that if you look at how they performed statistically, they definitely struggled against JPC. It's nice to see they're looking, even though the rounds are still the same on both maps after 2 rounds. It's nice to see that the rounds have definitely been closer. They are going to go to bar again. They aren't going to bring the Mirror this time. Spaghetti Yeti's going to bring the Valkyrie. A very good op on this map. We saw especially in EUL when Echo was banned, Valkyrie was banned a lot. I think she was the 3rd most banned operator. Don't quote me on that, because they changed when Echo was brought back in. However, while Echo was banned, I believe she was the 3rd most banned operator behind Mira. No, I think she was the 2nd. I think she was behind Mira and in front of Wamai. I think. Let's see where he puts his cam. He's going to put... Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Throws the C4. At least he didn't press the wrong one once again and activate that on accident. That would have been a disaster. However, gets away after that close call. Meanwhile, Rarity just going to make his way to the east windows. We saw him get a lot of success here before. Any roaming whatsoever. Spaghetti Yeti is actually going to roam. He's just going to look for the hatch above. Meanwhile, on the vents, Neckwood, they've made a hole in the barricade. As that is Valiant. I don't really... Okay, Valiant Muzo, I was going to say, I don't really like 2 players sat on red stairs. Don't know why I said yellow. Skeldo going to open up, get an angle onto the top of Vodka Closet. I don't remember the name. Heaven and Hell. I know some people call it that. Rarity going to get the ADS there. He's got to watch out for those mozzies. There's actually nobody holding piano. You usually want somebody holding here because you forfeit so much map control. And now Skeldo can just walk up and get both of these walls. As of course no thermite ban. You can get both of them. As V-Renown just makes his way into bathroom. There's nobody there. It's Mez, the closest person for any sort of pressure. However, he's on white stairs. He does hear the exothermic get off. He's going to look for the head. The grenade comes out. He's going to have to run away. V-Renown been deadly on those grenades so far. Is he going to find another one? He's going to do a lot of damage. Itzmez going to walk into a bullet. Melonseed gets the opening pick onto V-Renown. As Neckwork, he's going to look for some more kills. He took Itzmez so low. Melonseed is also really low as well. Was that the person who ran across? I think it was. Even though it's a 5v4, the health advantage is definitely in the hands of JPC. Valiant just going to try and wallbang, distract the attackers, draw out their positions as Neckwa is going to get the kill onto Spaghetti Yeti, but not before Melonseed finds Henry B. That's the IQ down. It's now a 3v4. Ismet is in a very dangerous position. He's trapped in freezer. He's going to look for the thermite. However, killed by Skeldo, and Skeldo immediately gets refragged though. Was that by Valiant? It was by Valiant. Valiant is going to then die to Necro. It's become a bit of a frag fest. Necro on a double kill. It's now a 2v2. Melon on almost no health as SQ makes his way up the stairs. Necro on a triple kill. He's going to look for the 4. Rarity couldn't do it this round, but can Necro do it this round? Last round, I mean to say. Rarity couldn't. Plant goes down. SQ is just going to look. The breaching charge goes off. He's going to find the head of Rarity. Now, in a 1v1, but Necro doesn't lose those apparently, and SQ does go down. JPC picked their 3rd in a row, and once again, it was quite close. It was a 1v1. And once again, JPC finishes up. They're at a disadvantage once again, as V Renowned died fairly early on. It's going to be Bar for the 3rd time in a row. It's been close. It's been getting closer. So they're going to hope that this time their trend continues and they can finally get their 1st round. Melanseed on the Echo, top fragging for his team. Meanwhile, Necro hasn't died yet. He's been left in 2 1v1s and he's clutched them both out. Gonna be very, very happy with that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we're going to see Bar once again, different setup brought once again. They're going to keep trying to freshen things up. However, there's only so much times you can freshen up your Bar cocktail hold before, because JPC have just done so well at countering them. Once again, no denial being brought, no mirror either. Obviously deciding that they don't want them. Melanseed going to be setting up his Echo drone. Henry B has brought the Amaru. Are we going to see a Henry B rush?
5 seconds to go.
That would be interesting to see. We've not seen many rushes so far, although I saw AS saying earlier that Clubhouse was a Clubhouse speedrun. So we'll see if we get an Amaru rush this time. I am going to look for Henry. I do want to see this. He's just going to go straight in vodka. Can he find any kills? He's found Melanseed immediately. Is he going to find Echo? He finds Echo. He downs Valiant. It's a 3k on the start of the round. 15 seconds gone. 25 seconds gone now, actually. And he's walked in and killed 3. Is he going to get the 4th? He's going to look for the 4th. Spaghetti Itty goes down. Henry B's going to look for the ace in under a minute. Talk about a speedrun. This might be the quickest ace I have ever seen. The green mine comes off. Is he going to find the Valkyrie? He does. And the flawless round ace from Henry B. And that is why he brought the Amaru. This time it wasn't close on Bar. The trend was destroyed. And Henry B mops up, going 1 and 2 before. Now going to be going 6 and 2. And it's 4-0 up for JPC. You could tell Infamy were definitely not expecting that, as 3 were just lined up perfectly as they were still setting up. We are going to see Bar for the 4th time. In my opinion, I think you play a site twice in a row, and if you haven't won it yet, you move on. I think this is just potentially too much Bar cocktail, in my opinion. Of course, they are going to believe this is, of course, their decision, so not much I can say about it. Rarity going from Ash to Twitch. No Amari this time. Henry B is going on the sledges. It's going to be V Renowned. He's yet to find a kill. However, he has got 3 assists, so he's clearly been involved in some things. Melanseed going to be reinforcing the Bandit. The Bandit wall. Going to be on Bandit, reinforcing the Bar cocktail piano walls. You're going to see SQ on the Cav. He's going to be teabagging on piano. Just spinning around to prove he's not MNK. He's going to be flexing high sensitivity.
10 seconds to insertion.
Is he going to go for a spawn peek or not? I don't think so. As he's just going to be teabagging. Checking his B button works. He could get killed from a pre-fire here. Right, he is going to punch it out. Look for the Cav pistol spawn peaks. Shame none of the attackers are going onto the right there. They're in fact all heading this north direction towards the building. Going to scale up. Standard cafe, top down clear, as we saw when the one round it wasn't kitchen. As Melon is actually... Melon Seed is ready for an Amari rush, but no Amari being brought, so no Amari rush to worry about. Henry gonna send some destruction. Send some. Did interrogation? Oh, I just noticed. Okay, we got our first interrogation and it's X's second kill. That's something that you don't see every day. It's all the defenders are on the roof, so it doesn't gather that much intel. However, it lets them know what attackers they are, and they now know there was no Ash, it's now a Twit. Oh, you love to see cheeky interrogation by SQ. Actually, that's going to be quite interesting. As unfortunately, I can't got the spectre glitch where I can't go from someone's point of view. Melancy's got to know where... Oh, Melancy's been forced out, actually.
Bomb located
He's
by
just going to
attacker.
run. Oh, he does... That's the goon mine. Is that new balcony drop? It's red drop. That's Nekwa. Who's dropped below. Is that Valiant making his way? It's Spaghetti Yeti, sorry. Oh, they know there are people there. The C4 is going to come... Is it going to come out? They know where... They know where he is. Meanwhile, Itzma finds Henry B, but not before he finds Melon Seed. We are going to see the C4, and it's going to find Nekwa. It's a 2v4. Skelder's going to have to get the plant down. It's him and Rarity against 4 full health members of... Ooh, Valiant getting lucky there. 4... Skelder gets taken down. Spaghetti Yeti gets a double kill. This is looking very, very good.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
As Infamy are definitely going to look for their first round. They're going to look for the Cav. He's going to find the Cav. That's Rarity with a double kill. He's going to find the triple kill onto Valiant. The defuse comes down. Down goes the Jaeger, and Rarity gets the 4K. And once again, around they shouldn't have won. PC pull it out the bag. V Renown did it last time on Clubhouse. Rarity does it this time on Cafe. 5 out of 5 attacks won. They've got 1 round of defense left, bar for the 5th time. Spaghetti Yeti, of course, getting the very good C4 onto Nekwa. They are going to switch the roles up. We got a blitz. Oh, Shay. Oh, okay, good. A Jackal in on blitz is he's horrible. Especially I know Ubisoft developer talked about what the abilities were going to be, talks about the operators. Blitz's ability before his current one was awful. So if you don't know, Blitz's original ability was going to be he spawns in the prep phase and can run around and shoot people. While all the attackers are on their drones, he spawns in. But that is horrible. I mean, I guess, of course, Blitz, he probably... That makes sense. So that is horrible. They are actually going to open this up from below. Infamy, that is. This is, of course, where Skeldo planted last time. He's done good on the plants. Every plant has been his, apart from one, which was Rarity in round 4, 5, 3. I can count. The attackers all spawn Christmas Market once again. And... Ooh. Oh, no drones needed. V Renown decides, you know what? He hasn't got a kill, so he's going to get drone kills. And 2 drones go down. Who needs intel? I guess JPC have decided, you know what, we're 5-0 up on Cafe. They've won 11 out of 11 attacks on... Ooh, that gets shot. Did Nekwa shot it? Are they really throwing this? Debris goes sort of everywhere. They aren't going to throw it. Okay, just decided that Twitch doesn't need them, doesn't need breaches. Alibi being brought, Toot's favourite defender, as I saw him in chat earlier. But Valiant just going to be chilling as Valkyrie gets spotted as well. That's all of them used up. Valiant gets the evening kill onto Henry B. Henry B he and Maru rushed the same thing. I think JPC kind of aren't taking this as seriously. This round, I mean. I mean, I think both teams are taking certain things with varying serious levels as the alibi gets shot. V Renowned is just gonna, they're just gonna all shoot the alibi, give Valiant a lot of points. Why not? SQ gonna go from below, how the floor goes to, that is so unfortunate that the floor goes solid there. Was that a random C4 from Spaghetti? Where'd that come from? Where'd the C4 get thrown from? Was it a botched one? Must have been. I didn't see any floor destruction. Anyway, let's actually get back to the gameplay. However, not much was happening. Apologies for that really long tangent. I'm so confused. Oh, the C4 got thrown from there. I couldn't see it. Right. Meanwhile, Nekwa just going to be peeking for the alibi. Find the head on Valiant. That was delayed reaction from both parties involved. It's just going to look for anyone peeking it. Oh, they know Sky. They know there's a drop from Skylight. However, the flick was delayed. Rarity gets 2. He's been loving this twitch. Going to shoot the alibi. Skelder gets the claymore onto Spaghetti Yeti. It's all up to SQ. He's just going to shoot below. He sees the. I was going to say Necro on the Zephyr. How my brain stuttered. It's actually Skeldo, as it's a 6th round. 6th round in a row. A 12th attacking round in total that the JPC have won. And they're going to be looking for another win. With another 7-0 win, I should say. I appreciate you all still being here. I know some of you may not think this is the most exciting match, especially the school. However, rounds have been close and individual plays have been quite good. I'm going to be double kitchen hold here, so we're going to see that once again. If you've got any questions, any serious questions you want me to ask the team captain, I believe it's going to be V Renowned, because the way we've seen the play style so far, it's got to be in JPC's favour. So if you've got any legitimate questions, then put them in chat. I will maybe ask them if they're appropriate. Anyway, we saw 6 picks. Castle was 6th pick, and Amaru to Zephyr. I apologise, I was talking. Oh, Rarity's doing the interview. Thank you, Yishes, if that's how you pronounce your name. It's going to be Rarity. So of course we can ask him about a very nice clutch he did. He's going 10-2, definitely fragging this time. Not really sure how much to ask. There are a few questions I have in mind.
10 seconds left before insertion.
However, can Infamy bring a round back? They've got a fairly legitimate team lineup. So that says to me they aren't done yet. The run out from Skeldo, that is on the castle. My brain is stuttering now. Apologies for that. See the impact hole here. Usually see castle do it, however, no impacts for you. And SQ took a huge amount of damage. Where was that from? Was that from the run up? Spaghetti Jaeger gets the opening kill into Henry B. That is not something I expected. That is the Jaeger down. No real roam threat anymore. Are we going to see standard top floor clear? Valiant's on the Skylight. He's just droning out. They know there is a Valk. Pistol only. Necro going for the Juan D. As SQ is on such little health. The default camera is still up. And it's just going to spot them all, because who needs default cams? Necro Tanks takes a few bullets. And he's just starting to hold position. We saw Spaghetti Yeti. I believe Menacid was saying their ranks. I believe Spaghetti Yeti, I just said I believe like 500 times, apologies there, is actually a silver 1, so he's doing pretty good. Holding his own against, these are what, diamond champs. So the bullets come out, Nekwa cross angles come out. Very nice setup there as Valiant finds the kill after SQ distracted Nekwa. Very good teamwork. That wasn't SQ. Apologies. As soon as I praise Spaghetti Yeti, he does in fact go down to V Renowned. I believe it's Meh who shot Who shot Nekwa. My brain is dying at the minute, apologies. Rarity now, going to be holding the angle out of Freezer Wall. He's actually going to look away at possibly the worst possible time. And he is going to look for the head there. Ooh, Ash. That's not Ash. It's Melon Seed playing with... daring with death right now. V-Renan gets a double kill as its met does go down. It's a 3v3. Melon Seed, he's going to be looking for them. Valiant gets a double kill. Meanwhile, it's a 2v3. Once again, JPC find themselves down 3 players with the execute still to come. As this happened when they were on defense. Oh, XQ with the very nice kill. And now it's Skeldo's turn to try and clutch this out. Is he able to? Oh, down goes SQ. He was on about 20 health from the start of the round. To show he's not MNK, sorry. Skeldo going to do a bit of a cheeky 360 celebration.
10 seconds left.
Now, Melon Seed are going to be refragging. This is once again all on the line. This is all Infamy's to lose. Skeldo going to be going through Freezer. And in fact, he's going to see Melon Seed here, actually. Valiant going to take a few bullets. It's Melon Seed. He knows he's going to be there. The bullets come out. Skeldo's been stalled out here. And Melon Seed knows this as he finds the kill onto Skeldo in the first round in the entire series that Infamy take. I think JPC were definitely underestimating their opponents there. As they seem to just play a little disjointedly. They haven't had much test on their defences as they've attacked first both times. We are going to see Kitchen once again. I believe we have a varying degree of potential saving strats from JPC. Of course, the winner of this game plays the winner of Synapse and FMA. I know Yish's, who's the owner of JPC, thinks Synapse is going to win that. Next we're going to sick pick from Mozzie to Kaid, and SQ's going to sick pick from Blitz to Zafir. Now we get to see match and series point. Of course, if Infamy loses, they aren't out yet. However, they do have a hell of a game awaiting them in the losers bracket. Either FMA or Synapse. And I think Infamy are definitely the underdogs this entire playoffs. Not season. What am I trying to say? This entire playoffs bracket. Skeldo going to do standard things with his castle. He's going to make some sound cues and just reinforce it up. That is brown bar. Renowned here, going to be on the Legion, going to be playing in typical castle position. You sometimes see this window here castled, and that's just to protect the castle player, and allows them to play this position and small bakery completely without any pressure. I think you take off this double doorway castle if you decide to reinforce that. Skeldo going to be making his reinforcers now. It's meh. Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Just going to be slowly face peeking onto white stairs. They're just holding the angle if anybody decides to walk down and try and get a kill. Henry B, first pick off last time. He's going to try and survive a bit more, flexing his black ice. And his champ charm that I'm sure we all wish we had. Drones are coming out. Henry B, experienced player, he's just going to do what he thinks is best. Have Spaghetti Yeti is actually going to predict what he does. Opens the window. Oh, if Valiant was watching that, they could have killed Henry B on the rotate. That was perfect. Almost herding Henry B into them. They force him up the stairs. Spaghetti Yeti forces him into cocktail. And if Valiant was watching the angle, he could have got the kill there. However, he was on his drone. But now there's no top floor presence. Henry B still on the roam. As it goes to Valiant's point of view. He's just going to be waiting now. Been droned out, going to walk straight into a sledge. Just checking his B button works. He's going to run through fireplace. Its med takes no damage and deals a hell of a lot in return. Ooh, Valiant on about 24 HP left. He's going to find the kill onto Henry. Can't get the Kaid, but the double kill C4 from the Bandit of Rarity. That's a play and a half if I've ever seen one. Menaceed gonna reinforce a Bandit trick from Rarity as well. Oh, it's gone from bad to worse if you're Infamy. As soon as JPC... Very, very good play from Rarity. Very good comms as well. They lose their Roma, however. Oh, it's gonna be Bandit tricked again. Oh, does he take it off? He takes it off. Menaceed is in a lot of trouble here. Rarity gets a triples. It's Mel's looking for him above. Oh no, that means Melanseed can't open up the refrigerator as Rarity's just gonna chill. And SQ gonna get killed here. Was that a team kill? No, it wasn't. Rarity gets SQ, but V Renowned gets killed by Melanseed. Rarity with the ace to finish things off. And JPC wins 7-0 on Clubhouse and 7-1 on Cafe. A very, very dominant performance here. Rarity going 15-3, a KD of 5. And we are going to have our interview with Rarity after a dominant performance. I hope you all enjoyed that game. I understand it may not be as close as some people would have hoped, however we got to see some very impressive plays. And we will invite Rarity. Hello. Well, congratulations on your dominant, shall we say, victory today. A few questions, of course. How much of that was you saving strats?
Pretty much all of it. We didn't really use any strats, like, at all. Like, we were just playing it like a ranked game, essentially. I don't know. We wanted to save all our strats for, like, later on and not waste them. Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. You have your next game will be against the winner of Synapse or FMA. Who would you like to play out of those two teams?
To be honest, mate, I'm not sure because we're new to the league and I have no clue what the other teams are like. So it's just whatever we get put up against. We'll always try our best.
You had a lot of good individual plays. There were a few rounds, of course, where you may or may not have been sandbagging. But of course you all had some very good individual plays, like Henry with his Amaru ace. You had some great plays in the Twitch, getting I think of 4k, and you finished it off with an ace. So you said none of those are strats. The maps that came up, how comfortable were you? Were there any were any of these maps like weak to you, or
No,
were you just gonna?
They're pretty average maps for us. Like we play them quite a lot, it seems, because like I don't know, people like to play on them, but they're not really like our strongest maps, I'd say.
Okay, well, I've got to say GG, congratulations, and
Right.
of
Thank
course
you.
a 7-0 and a 7-1 win. I think you said you've beaten every team so far 7-0 or 7-1, so that's got to be some good. That's got to be some good feelings going towards the next few games.
Yeah, well, I mean, team spirit's high and confidence is high, so I mean, let's just keep it going, I guess. And
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, of course,
Thank you.
for being an being an interviewee. Is there anything you want to say to the people in chat?
Thanks for watching, and cheers for tuning in, I guess, and thank you to streaming. Thank you, Dylan, for streaming it.
And no worries. Hey, once again, congratulations, and I hope to interview you and cast some more of your games. And yeah, just congratulations.
Well, I'll see you around then.
Okay, see ya. Okay, thank you all for watching. Congratulations once again to JPC. A dominant performance there as they faced the victors of the UIU Synapse and the FMA game. GG for both teams. Thank you everyone in chat for sticking around, and I hope to be able to cast a few more games in playoffs. Once again, don't forget to leave a